155-pound bout. This bout also is in the first round of the 8-man tournament. Our referee in charge is Chris Tione. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He's wearing the red and white trunks, and he represents a warrior. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Rich St. Clair. Across the ring, in the blue corner, his opponent, wearing the brown camouflage trunks. He fights for and represents Throwdown and Mika. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Eric Bosley.
All right, Eric Bosley and Rich St. Clair. Look at Rich St. Clair in his ring, just leaning back, having a drink, flexing his muscle. He's real relaxed over there.
Rich out of the Warrior Gym here is a local gym. A friend of mine, John Wood, has that gym there, and he's usually got some good amateurs coming out of there all the time.
Absolutely, and what's the guy's name there with the bottle in his hand? He trains Forrest Griffin.
That is Mark Beecher. I also take training from him as well.
He's a Muay Thai guy, right?
That is correct.
All right, here we go. Round number 1 of the 155-pounders. Eric Bosley, Rich St. Clair. And as you can see, Eric Bosley said he came down from 190, and I guess you can see he's a 155-pounder. It looks like he's come down a little bit, yeah. All right, the fighters touch gloves, and they're ready to go. All right, got a little kicking battle going on here.
Looks like Taekwondo style.
Another head kick. Another head kick to get the fighter out of there. How about that? St. Clair goes up top, knocks out the mouthpiece, and earns a knockout victory in the first round, and he's hearing it from the fans.
Oh, he's dancing. That's why he was so calm in his corner.
He knew that the head kick.
He had no. I was just about to say, though, as an Oregon State wrestler, I wonder if his grappling skills would come into play. Obviously not tonight.
No, absolutely not.
He didn't need to use them today, fellas. That high kick put him on Queer Street, and after that, he didn't know where he was.
You can see the reaction from the fans just a second ago. Mouths wide open.
Here we go with the replay.
The fights are always magnificent. Look at this, Mike.
This Taekwondo style that he's using leaves the hands down and subject to strikes like this.
Knocks out the mouthpiece, catches him right on the end of the jaw. And St. Clair gets Eric Bosley out of there in a heartbeat. Another replay.
Again with it. Notice the hands of Rich, keeping him down. As he goes to throw his punch, hands are down, gets kicked in the neck and bottom of the jaw area, which will really, really stun you and put you in another dimension.
That's what I was going to ask. What's the difference between, say, the side of the head and the neck?
Just that, when you get hit in the neck like that, it just jars your whole body. It just gives you a jolt of electricity that goes down through your body that you're not able to control yourself. And usually if it's right in the head, you just go out.
Wow.
But you get it in the neck, and it's a different feeling.
It almost hurts, because it almost looked like he had a look of pain on his face.
It hurts. I'd much rather have a nice, clean knockout to the head. You know, if I get knocked out, that's the way I would prefer, but I don't prefer to be knocked out.
I can imagine. Well, being that we're talking about knockouts here, Mike Clow, when you suffer a knockout, if you've suffered a knockout, do you suffer like headaches the next day, or is it something that generally just tends to go away and you kind of forget until you wake up and you have someone tell you that you got knocked out?
Well, it depends on the severity of the knockout. You know, did you get clipped, and did the ref just have to come in and stop it because you didn't get all the way knocked out like what happened here? And so, you know, you get clean knocked out. I don't know. I haven't been knocked out, so I don't know what it's like.
I'm glad that was your response, because I'm glad you haven't been knocked out. I don't want to see my man Mike Powell get knocked out. He does the knocking out. He's a very good submission guy as well.
Doctor's still attending to Eric Bosley. Boy, he got whacked.
There's a lot of blood coming out of his mouth. I'm kind of concerned that maybe there's a possibility he could have a broken jaw, and the way that he's wincing in pain and the double mouthpiece here. Let's look at the replay here. Now, as this right high kick comes from Eric here, he connects at the jawline, and you know, I'm thinking, and no other punch landed on his face, on his jaw area at all. See, on these replays, it was only the kick, and he's bleeding from the inside of his mouth. So that could be a sign of that he could have a